My mom was on a walk with Penelope one day and she found this kitten that was crying in the front yard of someone's house. It was clear that the cat was abandoned. When I brought the cat over, she was very infested with fleas, unfortunately, and I went ahead and I decided to bathe her. Penny was so worried about her. She hopped on top of the toilet and was looking at her. One day I left and I had her separated in my mom's room in a closet. And I don't know how, but she escaped. And when I found her in the middle of the living room and she was completely soaked. So Penny had licked her and she was cold. So I thought for sure, my God, this cat is dead from being hypothermic and this cat is not going to survive. So I immediately grabbed the cat. I tried to dry her as much as I could. And when I saw that she was okay and she made it for the last few days and she was thriving, I felt that Penny was going to be okay with her. So I started to test. I had a huge crate back then and I put her cat litter. I also ended up putting her bed, and occasionally I would leave the door open and she would just look at Penny and Penny would look at her. But Penny's look was more that look of love and I want to play with you. So that's what kind of gave me the comfort and the ease that, okay, I can leave them together. Everything's going to be okay. There's not going to be any problems. I decided to keep the kitten because I knew how happy it made Penny feel. And having adopted Kevin, after taking him home and being with him for a few months, I knew that Kevin was not going to be as playful as I would have liked him to be with Penelope. So I said, okay, well, if Kevin can't play with Penny, then at least, the cat will. That's what made me decide that I was going to keep Tangy for Penelope. I didn't have plans for it, but yeah. I basically adopted a cat for my dog. For a tiny kitten, she was always very brave and very bold. I've heard that orange cats are very particular and very unique in their own ways. So I think that's why Tangy wasn't afraid of Penelope. I wasn't afraid of Penelope interacting with Tangy. She wouldn't hurt her, but because of her size and her not knowing, she may have accidentally could have done something, not willingly. I was very surprised when I saw their bond take off. I thought that was very cute and very special. Oh, Penny had a bed, and then Tangy would take over the bed, and then Penny would just lay on the edge of the bed and would try to cuddle with her. What Tangy likes to do, that she does to all of us, but obviously we don't like it, and nor does Penny, is that she likes to bite our ankles, and she will hunt us in the middle of the night if we're walking towards the kitchen or if we're doing something. But now that she's a full-grown kitty, she's 32, those teeth hurt, and it's not fun. So that's one of the things that Penny doesn't like. They do play, but not like the way they used to when they were little. And it's just because I guess Tangy has morphed into herself or who she is as an adult cat. But one thing they do, they're always together. They're always near each other. And then sometimes I've caught them sleeping together, hugging. I've caught Tangy giving her kisses. And then out of nowhere, they're having a fight, but like sister fight. They're just going at it for no reason. Kevin is the one that just likes to kind of lay low, doesn't get bothered with them in a way. He leaves them to themselves. I guess the way that he sees it, it's a girl thing. I'm not gonna get involved. So we're very happy that everybody gets along. Everybody has a different way of showing their love language, but somehow it all works out.